No, he just showed me the interview, or parts of the interview for Cool Cat, the actual Cool Cat, under the costume.
Yeah.
And it's pretty interesting. You should go seek it out.
One of the questions was, what did the costume smell like? And he's like, me?
Oh my gosh. Anyway, is this the new chapter, or no? We haven't gone through the summation, so we.
Yeah, no, we're still in this chapter. I slump myself onto my ancient sofa and drift off into my thoughts. We are in the new hour, though.
Yes.
Oh, the controller's not on. There you go. An unsolved case. What do I hope to reveal by looking into such an old case?
You get a new case.
7 o'clock already? I'd better make a move. Wouldn't want to miss my chance for some more info. Let's see who is on the phone. Because Kyle knows, but we don't. Though it's probably Rex, let's be real.
Yeah.
Yo, what if it's Sydney? Huh?
Wait, what?
I don't know. Whose door is that? The door of room 203 is open. I can hear somebody's voice from inside. I know that voice. That dress looked good on you. I had a great time yesterday. Huh? After the voices stop, somebody leaves the room.
I'll see you soon.
Oh.
I'll wait at the same shop as before.
Was that his voice? I don't remember. The voices we did for this one aren't as memorable as they were in Hotel Dusk.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I feel like the characters, like, were their voices. This one, it's kind of hard.
Well, yeah, because we had one Spanish Consuela, one redneck
yeah.
hillbilly.
Yeah. A Brooklyn
a drunken doctor, and a really mumbling man.
A really constipated author.
Yes. And a whiny teenager.
Mr. Hyde. Hey, Betty.
Wow, she just ignored us.
Fuck.
Well, I guess I'll just ignore you too. Oh, okay.
Well, fuck me, I guess. Betty.
Huh? I'm not Stu.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hyde.
Have you got a moment?
What can I do for you?
I'm a little curious about the guy who left your room just now.
Oh, you saw, didn't you?
Yeah.
His name's Rex.
Yeah, I know. We fucked before. He's my man. What's your connection with him? My dick in... Wait. I fucked that up.
Yeah.
What's your connection with him, Betty?
Oh, last night you could have seen my connection with him. Connection?
Are you and he an item or something?
Mr. Hyde, I don't want to be rude, but you're basically asking if I'm an object, and I'm not, alright? And you're beginning to sound like my dad.
Her dad?
She has a father? But anyway, Rex is a regular customer at my shop.
You have a shop?
We've been out for dinner more times than I can remember, and sometimes go drinking too. And recently, we decided to make a go of it and become an item.
They don't look at you as a person. They look at you like an item. Don't take this the wrong way.
You didn't ask for this. You didn't want this. And yet
There
you're
it
treated...
is. And it's treated no different than being a homosexual. Don't take this the wrong way. But do you know the kind of guy he is, Betty? He's not exactly the...
Are you going to tell me he's dangerous?
Dad.
Actually, I was.
You don't have to worry about me, Mr. Hyde. I know how to choose my men. Rex has a strong personality, isn't afraid to spend his cash, and knows how to treat a lady.
He's a very cunning linguist.
He may be a bit rough around the edges, but he's lonely and a sucker for a soft touch. Trust me, Mr. Hyde, I know what I'm getting myself into. I could wrap him around my little finger, and there's no way he'd do the same.
That's comforting.
Wow, I have a complete different light over Betty. She seemed like a really cool person till just now. What does that mean?
Lonely and a sucker for the soft touch, eh? Doesn't that describe you, Betty?
Wow.
Fucking burn.
I'm going back to my room.
And I'm going back to your room. Betty finishes talking and does just that. What's that rat up to this time?
Snicker, snicker.
Snicker, snicker.
I can go for a Snickers. No, not a Snickers. A Reese's.
Twix.
A Reese's.
A Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
It's time to eat.
I love these guys. Are we going to eat something before we even do anything?
Who the fuck knows? I'm gonna see my wife.
Hey, it's you. I forgot what type of voice I gave you.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out as I go along.
Time for me to check out table B. Ooh.
Hello. We're gonna just gonna ignore her.
Hey Claire, which one is table B?
It's the one second closest to the kitchen. Second closest?
Okay.
They're both the same. Oh, I guess this is okay. Hang on.
So that's
Is
the
it-
closest.
Is that the kitchen?
That's the
Okay,
kitchen.
that's the kitchen. Okay, second closest.
So that's table
I
A.
was about to say.
That's table B.
I see what you mean.
The table's showing its age, but it's been scrubbed to perfection.
Can we?
Table skip it.
Wait, hang on.
Oh wait,
There we go.
there's something stuck under the table.
A piece of gum.
That's the biggest fucking gum I've ever seen. What could this be? Looks like some sort of
Gum.
letter. Or is it a note?
No, it's a note. We'll find it. It's Schrodinger's letter. /note. /paper. It's Schrodinger's envelope. You won't know until it's a letter or a note. Until you open it and read it. So it's both at the same time a note and a letter.
It's Schrodinger's postage. I take the reward letter from underneath the table. Must have been written on an old-fashioned typewriter. It reads, "The reward for finding the item is the truth of 25 years
Oh my
ago."
god, you're just telling us things we already know, apparently. This is leading us nowhere. What's that other piece of paper?
You'll find part of the truth included here.
Okay.
The truth of 25 years ago. There's something else here. It looks like an extract from an old newspaper. The extract is from 1955 and reads,
Franklin Jones died September 11th due to an unforeseen lightning strike somehow in the middle of the day.
"Clear
Oh,
skies."
wait, this is an obituary. I have to read the other side.
On December 17th, early in the morning, a body was discovered in a downtown parking lot near the city hall. The victim appears to have been shot. After initial forensic checks, it was determined that the victim, a man in his 30s, bled to death after receiving a gunshot wound to the chest. His name, Brian Bradley. The police believe that he was murdered elsewhere roughly 2 days before, and that he was moved to the parking lot soon after being murdered.
We already know this.
My god, this is about my dad! Is this really part of the truth of 25 years ago?
We know this already.
This is like what we've learned the whole game. So the sender of this letter is trying to say that if I locate the Scarlet Star, I'll also be able to close the case surrounding my dad's death. Alright, I guess that's something new, is that the cases are connected, but like, a fucking first grader could put that one together.
Yeah.
Huh?
Or at least just the fact that this is a game would also put that together.
Staring at the page, I noticed that the T's are higher than the other letters. Except the T and the. That one's pretty aligned.
Well, the lowercase ones.
I wonder if this is the same as the original order sheet I received. I thought so. The T's are higher here as well. Why? These pretty much confirm that these 2 letters were typed on the same typewriter. Oh, I guess just to be like an identification.
Yeah.
Who could have written them? Someone's dangling the truth of 25 years ago in front of my face. Who would do that?
Well, if someone has a typewriter, we could definitely confirm whether or not they're the ones.
Well, if the T's are higher, then that means they use T's a lot. Who has the most T's in their name?
Tony!
Or
no, technically Betty.
fuck. She has more T's. Most likely it's whoever sat in the seat today. Rex? Maybe Claire can shed some light on who that was.
It was Rex!
It was Rex.
Oh,
Questioning
Claire. Claire, can I ask you something?
Sure, what is it?
Did anyone sit at that table today?
Yeah, there was someone.
Who was it?
Let me think.
Is it coming back to you like boomerang?
Oh, right! I remember both Charles and Dylan sitting there.
Who's Charles?
Who's Charles?
There might have been other customers who sat there too, but I can't remember.
Is
Sorry.
Charles the foreign dude?
I thought his name was something else.
Who's Charles? It has to be him.
It might be Charles, yeah. It could be Charles. It could be.
And Dylan, of fucking course.
Of course it would be Dylan. He's the common dominator.
Dominator?
Denominator, sorry.
Whoa.
Goku's getting in my head. I've been the common dominator, and I've been dominating a lot lately. Yeah, I said that.
I see.
But tell me, Mr. Hyde, why are you so interested?
No reason. Just curious.
Okay, if you say so.
It's really unhealthy to be so obsessed with a table.
Claire finishes talking and moves away from me, like every other woman in my life. Might be wise to have a chat with the both of them.
Who do you want to get over with first? The fucking asshole or the fucking thumb?
Asshole. Wait, not the I kind of want to deal with Charles. We haven't seen Charles in a while. Where does he live again? What's the
We'll
room?
figure it out. Just give me a minute.
Pretty sure I gave him a French accent, right?
I thought I was his voice.
Oh. Or do you want to voice him?
I'm pretty sure I was his voice.
Oh, okay.
I think I gave him a French accent.
Bam, I could be belle.
305, right?
What do you want? What is it?
Have you got a moment?
Oh, Monsieur Hyde, it's you.
Sorry about before, Charles.
You were a little out of order. But I'm not angry anymore. Let's just forget about it.
That's very kind of you.
You're suggesting I'm
I
kind.
Must go now, Monsieur Hyde.
Just a minute.
What is it?
I've got something I want to ask you. Did they come to the cafe today? Did you take a trip to the cafe today?
Yes, I did. Oui, mon ami.
And did you sit at table B near the counter?
Oui, but why are you asking me about where I sat?
So was it you, Charles? Did you stick the envelope to the underside of the table?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Monsieur Hyde. I keep wanting to say Senor,
Yeah.
but it's
I
not
get you.
Rosa.
Yeah.
Please explain yourself.
So you really have no idea.
Please, Monsieur Hyde. Do you have a reason to doubt what I'm telling you?
He reminds me so much of Giorno before he gets the blonde hair.
Yeah. Like that and Light Yagami.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I don't remember what the question was. You're trying to get me to uncover the truth about what happened here 25 years ago.
You probably should have.
You're not making any sense, Monsieur Hyde. I hadn't even been born 25 years ago for a start. Why would you even ask me about such things, Monsieur Hyde? I don't know what nationality I am.
Don't try to deny it.
You really don't know about it?
Watch him be the actual villain this entire time.
You really don't know about it?
No, I don't. Why do you keep asking?
I need to find out who left that envelope there for me.
Maybe you should try asking all the other people that sat in that seat.
That's a good idea.
All of them?
What?
All 2 of them?
Oui, that's the only way to be sure. For a start, try talking to Dylan. He was sitting there before me.
Well, we can confirm that Dylan was there too. We had 2 accounts that Dylan was there. Good job. Masterful work.
Have you ever seen that man? He is a thumb. When I arrived at the cafe, he was already there. After he left that table, I sat down there.
I see.
Do you understand, Monsieur Hyde? I really don't know anything about any envelope.
So we can confirm that he was there after Dylan.
So he would have noticed.
We probably wouldn't have noticed. He's not looking for anything under the table.
You don't just feel up the bottom of, or is that just me?
I think that's just you, buddy. Did you find any envelopes at the ramen place we were just at?
No, but I found a lot of gum. Yeah, I guess you don't. Sorry for getting on your case like that.
I'm glad to see you've finally seen sense.
How do you say goodbye in French?
No, bonjour is good morning, I think.
Au revoir.
Yes,
Mr.
yes,
Hyde.
actually.
Charles goes back inside his room. So it must have been Dylan who placed that envelope under the table.
Or, anyone that...
Because of fucking course it was! You know who else it could have been?
Claire.
Sydney?
Or Sydney.
I'm gonna get some answers from him. Can you stop talking to me?
What is it?
I'm
I'm
putting on
you.
I'm putting on my cucumber mask. What do you want?
I'd love to walk in on him with a cucumber mask.
It just fall on. I'm trying to
But he's already staring at you. It just peels off and you're just like...
I'm trying to get my beauty rest. 304.
Is it 304?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh god, I can already hear him. Huh? Room 306's door is open. I don't remember your voice.
Well, hello there, Mr. Hyde.
Oh yeah, he was Otacon. Oh, it's you.
This is the last place I'd expect to bump into you. What brings you out this way?
Don't forget to switch the discs. Nothing much. I sometimes come up to the 3rd floor to call on people. Dylan.
Well, then that explains it. I had no idea you were on good terms with the residents of this floor.
The fuck is that supposed to be?
Tell me, it wouldn't be Dylan from 304 you've come to see, would it?
Maybe. What if it is?
I'd hate to give out unwanted advice, Mr. Hyde. But you should keep your wits about you when dealing with him.
What's that supposed to mean?
He seems to have an unhealthy obsession with acquiring information on other tenants. I guess that's part of his usual League of Legends strategy to understand his competitors, and somehow started faded into his normal social life skills. His pretense is that he's doing work on behalf of Miss Patrice. But he takes advantage of this and tends to monitor the tenant's movements. I'd watch out, Snake. I speak from experience, Mr. Hyde. I've seen his type before. I'd advise you to keep well away from him if you know what's good for you.
Thanks, Otacon. Well, I should be going. I have to play Animal Crossing on my Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, but I'm sorry. Listen to me talking your ear off. I really must be going, Mr. Hyde. Farewell.
Goodbye, Otacon.
You won't.
Will moves away and heads down the stairs.
I have to finish my Japanese anime.
You
Miss-
fucking thumb!
Hey. Sorry, hang on. Hey, Mr. Hyde.
Huh?
I noticed you were chatting to Mr. White just now.
Yeah, that's right.
Were you gossiping about me? What were you talking about?
Nothing. Just greeting each other.
Really? Sounded a lot like a very long greeting then. I hate those.
Yeah, we don't see each other that often.
Are you sure that's all you did? As far as I knew, you and Mr. White didn't even know each other before. It just seems strange that you'd spend so much time with someone you barely knew.
Listen, Dylan.
Kind of hypocritical if you ask me.
I've known you for a long time and we don't hang out ever.
It's not fair.
Were you trying to eavesdrop again?
Eavesdrop?
You have a nasty habit of always being around when people are talking. How many times have you been conveniently located nearby while I'm having a conversation? It's happened once too often for my liking.
It's not like that.
I think it's time you came clean, Dylan.
I came clean several years ago. I don't do that stuff anymore. I haven't gotten anything to come out clean about.
You really expect me to believe that?
I have my rehab certificate in the back. Well,
Speak up. I can't hear you.
You should get a
I
hearing
really haven't got anything to tell you.
aid. You should get a hearing aid, Mr. Hyde.
Spit it out, now! Why are you trying to listen in on my conversations?
Because you're cool.
'Cause I just like you.
Whatever. I like you, whatever, alright? Please, tell me what you think I've done, Mr. Hyde. I don't take too kindly to being accused without a good reason.
You what?
Huh.
Dylan looks dumbstruck as he
Thumbstruck
returns
as
to his
he's into his room.
Thumbstruck.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
I need to talk to you. You fucking thumb man.
Who is it?
I just like the. Good day, Mr. Hyde. Who is it?
I can hear Dylan's voice ring out from within the room. It's me, Kyle Hyde.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Bitches. Dylan, we need to talk. Now open this door.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Damn it, Dylan. Open the damn door.
I think this is a death.
Dylan!
Who is it?
I hear the footsteps of somebody approaching from down the hallway.
Will you kindly keep the noise down? I mean, why would you want to make such a noise outside a person's room at this hour? Oh yeah, it is 7.
Yeah.
You're just being a nuisance to everyone.
I've got business to take care of with Dylan. But he refuses to open the door.
And what is this business you have with him then? Has he done something?
It's between me and him. Huh? Suddenly, the door to 304 swings open.
What?
Huh?
Oh, hello, Mr. Hyde. I didn't know you were still here.
What do you mean you didn't know?
It's nothing for you to worry about, Mr. Raver.
Oh, you manipulative son of a bitch.
My buzzer's busted, and I can't always hear when the guest arrives. Ah, I see. So there was the buzzer. You spent so much time fixing other people's things, maybe you've neglected your own.
Frank's making his way back to his room.
Come in. We can talk inside.
About time, too. Fucking bitch ass.
I'm gonna inspect your room. You know,
We already been in here. Remember Angel opening a doors in here?
oh, right.
This is my Kyle Hyde fan club room.
Where's this game console?
We're gonna talk to him next time. If you like the video, like it, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And hit that bell notification if you want to see more episodes of Last Window. And make sure to watch other series like Hotel Dusk.
No pressure, though. You know, if you want to, go right ahead. We're not gonna judge you.
If
either
you
way.
don't, though, I'll be really sad.
Nobody likes it when I'm sad. Even a Twix can't help.
Question of the day.
Do you like Twix? Or do you more of a Reese's person?
Put that shit in the comments
I
below.
hope you have a beautiful day, and or night, and or evening,
I'll
and
be
or
watching.
afternoon, and or morning.